It's the Drinking with Drew Show.
The only podcast in Florida hosted by the private investigator of the stars, Drew.
So, how's this coming?
Can you get this fucking stranger off my damn lawn?
I like it.
We're sampling drinks from across the world, but mainly from Riverview, Florida. We're giving you the spin on all the news you need to know about. Local, national, maybe even from your bedroom. Yep, that includes sex and whatever else we care to talk about.
I actually have a butthole in my face.
Better than Joe Rogan, but not as good as Jerry Springer. You'll laugh.
like I was on a safari and I got eaten by a lion. Like, fuck yeah. Like, you get to heaven, you got like street cred.
You'll cry.
I miss you, yeah. We still have it here,
You'll want to pry your earballs off. Tune in. Tune out. Don't believe a word we say.
That's so freaking cool, man.
drinkingwithdrew.com with guest Lusty Laura, the neighbor Joe, Darby, special appearances by J. Fred and Casey. And now, here's Drew.
Y'all better listen up now.
So, you know bald eagles, they only date. They mate with one other eagle the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah, they have like video of it.
They're like penguins.
Yeah. But what is smart about bald eagles is they take a break. So at the end of the mating season, they leave their mate and they take a vacation and they find them again. They come back.
Smart.
That's how they survive mating with the same eagle for 25 years.
Because they only have to spend like half the year with them.
Yep.
That's not a bad idea.
It's great.
I mean, if you could have separate vacations and like I'm married, but we have separate houses.
Perfect, right?
It would solve a lot of
I've
problems.
been trying to tell Laura to get an
It would solve a lot of
apartment this whole
problems.
time, you know? Laura, you don't want an apartment?
Yeah, you see, if Laura got her own apartment, though, who would be taking care of all the critters? Because you got a shitload of critters
Who would be
around
taking
here.
care of him? Literally, I'm at work. Where's my wallet? I don't know, in the front bathroom.
Well, here's the
Where are
thing.
my sunglasses? Where are my readers? Where's my this?
When you
Where's my
start,
that?
when you start,
Where's my Geritol?
when you
Yes.
start cohabitating, you start relying on the person you cohabitate with. I was a very independent person.
You're not supposed to rely on them. You're supposed
Well,
to kind of build each other up.
but
You're not supposed to just say, "Oh, since someone else
No,
is around,
but I was
I'm going to stop remembering how to
living
do stuff."
by myself, and even if I had a part time, somebody move in part time, whatever.
Jeez, I got
I
to
was
jerk my
still
own dick now.
I was a very independent person. Laura has made me codependent, and I think she's done it on purpose. I think she's done it on where now I have to she'll make me ask for things like, "Where's my?"
It's your fault. It's your fault. He's regressed into childhood. He's regressed
Right.
into a state that he can't sustain himself as an adult.
Because
Your face is just priceless. You're like, I can't believe he's saying this stuff.
no, I used to be very
Yes, because I
independent.
love taking care of you.
You're not very good at sarcasm either.
But no, it's like if you go on a vacation or if you do one, if you decide once a year to do your own thing, even let's say if I go to Atlanta this weekend and I decide to go alone, I would probably wish Laura was there because I'm used to having her around.
Does she have to pack your suitcase for you?
Yes. And if she wasn't there, I mean, you get used to having somebody around where you're like, okay, who am I going to talk to? Who am I going to,
Well, I'll take good care of her
Bullshit,
while you're gone.
Right.
That's your concern.
So it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, you want to kind of get away mentally, but you're also you turn around and you're like, okay, well, I'm by myself. So it's a catch-22. What do you think?
Never felt so wanted in my entire life.
That's a compliment, I thought.
I don't know. I think you just dug yourself a deeper hole.
I miss her, yeah. I'm used to having her around.
Yeah.
That's another face for you. You can tell I'm tired because I don't give a shit what my face looks like tonight.
Johanna, it is Laura's fault. Shut up.
I think there's an old Italian song. I've become accustomed to your face. One of those
I
old
thought you were
guys.
going to start singing When
No.
the Moon Hits Your Eye Like a Big Pizza Pie.
No. Because that basically says you look like pizza. No.
That's Amore.
Oh,
Nah.
God. No, I don't know. I used to be able to, like, I was very comfortable being alone and doing things by myself. And I feel like you've stolen a little bit of my independence and shoved me into a codependent mindset, which I'm not saying that's bad. It's just,
You're also saying it's my fault. I didn't,
but
you
do have that, like, you know where everything's at. You kind of have
You're just too good at being an adult.
organization.
Yeah.
You're too good at adulting.
Exactly. So if she's in the house or she's not in the house, I know she knows where
I'm
something's
literally at work.
Right, but you
Where
know
is this?
But you
Where's
know
that?
where the fucking garden spade is. You know where.
Where's the broom and dustpan? Well, there's one
You
here,
put
there's
it
one
back
here,
where it
and the last
belongs.
one is here.
Exactly. So you kind of like, it's like you're the manager of the house.
Now, what happened to that brand new shovel that you guys bought?
It's in the garage.
The
I
little-
know where the shovel's at because I'm the only one that uses a shovel.
What about that little hand snipper that you guys bought that got lost after the first use?
I think
Lost.
that was her. I think it was her.
It
No,
got
it
used
was
once
in
and
your
got lost.
possession. It's probably in the dirt bin that you
think
were
it-
using.
No.
Do you think it's underneath the tree?
Could
No,
be.
it's not in the
Could be
ground.
anywhere.
I bet you if we started dumping
Well, she
that.
bought 2 of them, so God only knows. I
No,
mean, we probably
one.
buried
You had
one.
the good little
wasn't it
tiny
a set?
snippers.
Was it a
Yeah.
set of like
Yes,
2 or
I
3?
literally
You know what?
just got it and just opened it.
Did we have it, Joe? Did we have it when we were
I don't know. I don't know.
when we were digging
the tree.
No,
It-
not
it
the
was out
tree.
that day.
No,
That was the last time. That's the one and only day it was used because I
The
was
new
using
tree?
it.
the next day
The new tree.
it was reported missing.
Oh,
the
I thought
next
it was
day.
what-
because I started burying my plumeries in the side yard, and I was using it to clip the little like dead elephant ears that were along the way. And then you're like, oh, I need it for something, and then you came and you took it, never saw it again, gone, dead,
I don't
buried
Even, I don't even.
in the dirt pile somewhere.
What would I do with it? What am I doing with it?
I don't know.
What would I have gone and done with
You
them?
see,
I'm not saying you did it on purpose or that you're like hiding it because you want to keep it and it's special. I'm just saying you put things down and they're not where they're supposed to go, and then they get forgotten, and then that's how things get lost.
so she's the reason you're a child, a big man child.
And yeah, and a big man child turns into an elderly man child.
So if she goes with her sisters for the weekend and like goes to New York, or she goes to hang out with her sisters,
Which we just started texting about doing a girls trip. for
I'm
Steve's
fine with
birthday.
that.
do you
Just
spend 3
forewarning
days?
you.
Do you spend 3 days eating hot pockets?
no, I will
He
spend
will
3 days at
literally-
Longhorn.
Right.
trust me.
Yes.
I will
Have
be
cereal for
I'll
dinner?
Be at Hard
Yes.
Rock. I'll be at Longhorn.
Yes.
I'll be at fucking Glory Holes, Glory Days. I'll
He'll be at the glory hole.
I mean, I'll be doing the same shit like I do every day.
He'll be
Like, nothing
taking. He'll be
changes.
taking his eagle break.
I don't know that one.
You were literally just talking
Oh,
about
the
bald
Eagles,
eagles
yeah.
taking break.
You gotta say bald eagle break.
Eagle break. That's a good.
Eagle
That's a
break.
good name for it.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I need an eagle break. Like, I just
got
need
my-
an eagle
I got
break.
my eagle
Leave me
break
alone,
this weekend.
honey. I love you, but
No,
leave me alone.
but-
I need my eagle break.
Need
But
an eagle break.
when I used to go to Bike Week, and I would ride the bike over in 3 days. The problem is Bike Week always falls on her birthday.
Yep.
When have I ever
Um,
told you can't go? I'm literally like, have fun.
But you,
What was it? Last year? 2 years ago? You're like, hey, so it was raining yesterday, so all the vendors didn't set up.
Yeah, no, but
and it's literally like my birthday.
Between
I'm like, have fun,
COVID
stay
and
there.
the weather, Bike Week has been kind of an up and down shitty situation lately. But when I did go, yeah, I mean, I felt guilty going because it's your birthday, and it's like, okay, I'm on, here by myself, or with people I know, whatever. But it's just like, you don't exactly make me feel like it's okay. You might say it's okay.
How do I not make you?
I'm just saying it doesn't. It's a tough situation because it
That's-
is your birthday.
Your feelings, not how I make you feel. That means that you care about me. That there are feelings underneath that tough exterior.
Oh boy.
Because I tell you, go, have fun, we'll plan something later, and I never have I ever told you, no, you need to come back now, it's my birthday.
I realize that, but I mean, it's still one of those things.
And I even make it a point to not text you when you're there because I know that you're like having a good time with your friends and you're doing, whatever, you don't want to be on your phone the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even text you that often when you're gone.